Welcome. Hello students, welcome to Dr. Ashok Mahadik's lectures, Studies Made Easy. Students, in last lecture we have started with the chapter Introduction to Management Accounting. Students, points which were covered in this chapter are: Part A, Meaning and Nature and Scope of Management Accounting. Part B, Analysis and Interpretation of Financial Statements. Students, in last lecture we covered Part A. Now in today's lecture I will cover Part B, that is Analysis and Interpretation of Financial Statements. Financial statements in financial accounts means and includes manufacturing account and trading and P&L account, as well as balance sheet and cash flow statement also. Students, let us see who are the users of financial statements prepared in financial accounting. Users of financial statements. First one is management. Management of company uses the financial statements prepared for the year. Next user is creditors. These are the people who supplies raw materials and other materials to the company. Shareholders. These are the real owners of the company. They also refer to financial statements. Bankers. Bankers provide loans to the company. They also refer to financial statements provided by the company. Workers or unions. They use financial statements to assess whether they are paid properly or not. If they feel they are underpaid, they will demand higher wages. And the last one, consumer or society. These people are always interested in the financial health of the company. Now, financial statements in management accounting means and includes vertical revenue statement. This replaces your manufacturing, trading and profit and loss account. Vertical balance sheet. This replaces your old balance sheet, which used to be in horizontal format. Students, it is important to understand that in management accounting we refer to data which is created by financial accounting. In management accounting we change the format of presentation, the values remaining the same. Management accounting is a device or a tool in the hands of management which will assist managers to take correct decisions. So for better understanding, management accounting converts horizontal format, or rather T format, into vertical format. So instead of preparing manufacturing account, trading account and P&L account and a balance sheet, we will prepare vertical revenue statement, which is also called as vertical income statement and vertical balance sheet. Now, who will be the users of financial statements under management accounting? Well, any guesses? Only the management. The financial statements provided by management accounting are purely for the purpose of assisting top level management to take decisions. As I told you, vertical income statement and vertical balance sheet form part of financial statements made under management accounting. We will begin with vertical balance sheet. Now, in our old format of balance sheet, we used to have assets and liabilities, but in vertical balance sheet we will have two sides, but they won't be assets and liabilities. Instead, they will be number one, sources of funds, and number two, application of funds. Clear? Which two sides will tally? Two sides are number one, sources of funds, and second side is application of funds. Now let us see what we will cover under sources of funds. Now sources of fund means from where we are raising our funds to be invested into the business. Now there are two sources, one is own fund and second one is loan fund, also termed as borrowed fund. Now own fund will include share capital plus reserves and surpluses minus miscellaneous expenditures, and loan fund will include secured loan as well as unsecured loans. Total of these sources, that is own fund plus borrowed fund, is also called as capital employed in the business. Own fund is also called as shareholders fund or owner's equity or net worth. Share capital means equity share capital as well as preference share capital. So when we refer share capital, it refers to both of these elements. In the absence of information, share capital will mean equity share capital. Reserves and surplus will include profit and loss account credit balance, general reserve, capital reserve, security premium, etc. Miscellaneous expenditures includes preliminary expenditures, discount on issue of shares or debentures, etc. Loan fund is also called as borrowed fund or owed fund. Secured loans includes bank loans and debentures. Unsecured loans includes loans from directors, public deposit, etc. Thank you students for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Click the bell icon to get early notifications of my lectures. Students, if you have liked the lecture, please click the like button. Students, if you have any doubts or queries regarding my lecture, do message us on our official Instagram account. The link is given below in the description. So students, we will meet in next lecture.